You want to know what this was really all about? The Nixon campaign in 1968, and the Nixon White House after that, had two enemies: the anti-war left and black people. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black. But by getting the mushroom whisperer wild mushroom fungi shirt to associate the hippies, blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. Read about those three people in context to the drug war, and you'll get a clearer picture of the truth. Mushroom whisperer wild mushroom fungi shirt. Tank top. V-neck. Ladies' tee for men and women. V-neck. Tank top. Behind the whole rotten mess. This is nothing. Look up this OL fella named Harry Anslinger and what he did to Billie Holiday. Sick stuff. Anslinger was just an utter and complete douche nozzle of a human being. I don't know how anyone can be aware of the history of this subject and not be a mushroom whisperer wild mushroom fungi shirt of total decriminalization of all drugs, and see it as the medical and problem it is. Overturned, we can jail these treacherous motherfuckers, ruin their livelihoods like they ruined millions of Americans across decades of their racist policies. Nixon is the best example of the system and how all politicians are in it together. He got busted, but did anyone undo all of his regime's changes? Nope. Official mushroom whisperer wild mushroom fungi sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. You know, you'd think the first rule of an impeachment would be that all changes under that person would be automatically undone to protect the sanctity of our democracy. I think that's a really simple-minded way to look at it, frankly. Nixon also gave us the EPA, and I am not sure how you would undo things like the mushroom whisperer wild mushroom fungi shirt. Plus, even if you somehow had that policy in place, Nixon was never removed from office. He resigned before they could do it. Worked out that way anyway. I understand what you're saying, and I fully respect the sentiment behind it, but just in case anyone reads your comment and thinks it is a good idea, I'd like to point out it is an insanely bad idea. Other products.